that it's the middle of spring training and it's not April 1st yet, but it is opening day for the Yes Network. So that's pretty important. Now, it's the Yankees against the Reds tonight, but it's not only Yankee baseball on the Yes Network. We have a lot of other things going on. Some programming that you're really going to enjoy. Center Stage, a one-on-one interview show that I happen to host. So that, of course, is my favorite. Yankeeography, Yankee Classics, Yes Magazine. You also have Yankee Magazine. And we have the simulcast of the very popular Mike and the Mad Dog show. And that will be on from Monday through Friday. Now, this game is the first of 135 Yankee games that you are going to see on the Yes Network. Now, a little bit later on in the week, you're going to meet some very popular faces that you've seen before. Bobby Mercer and Ken Singleton. And joining us a little bit later on, well, in very special pre- and post-game appearances, Paul O'Neill. That's right. So if you think starting a network is tough, how about convincing Paul O'Neill that he's going to be a broadcaster? But we did just that.
Michael, a little issue. You know, I'm not a clothes horse like you at all. But, you know, I just was watching your first appearance on the Yes Network 22 years ago today for the Yankees. You know, we're welcoming Yes to the Yankees broadcast, remember?
Uh-huh.
Right?
Yeah. And
you looked great, brother. You looked great, young and fit. And I remember you from the Daily News. Or whatever you were, the Post. I remember you from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you. But the thing is, you're a clothes guy. And, like, I know the budget probably wasn't big then, and you weren't probably as, rich as you are today.
No.
Then, of course, but you weren't wearing a tie.
You know what?
Telling you,
David, it's an excellent observation by you, and I have the answer for you, bud.
Yeah.
But by the way, the budget was bigger then than it is now. It was a spring training game, so the fact that you'd even wear a tie would be out. But the fact that I was wearing a sport coat in spring training is unbelievable. But, they felt that they were loosening things up by letting me have an open collar dress shirt.
Look at them.
Now we wear, golf shirts in spring training.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. But, I did have ties at the time, Dave.
Well, you already been a professional for a long time.
I was on the radio for 10 years, so I think I could have afforded a tie. And also back then, Yes had an unbelievable clothing deal, which they don't have anymore.
Yeah, times have changed.
Yeah. Unbelievable. You ever hear of Hickey Freeman?
Oh, yeah.
Which is they make classy, like Wall Street sort of seats.
Okay, yeah.
And we were told when the Yes started, go to the Hickey Freeman store on Fifth Avenue and pick out 12 suits.
12
suits. 12 suits.
That's more suits than I have now, Peter.
Yeah, 12 suits, get 20 ties, and have them make you shirts. It was unbelievable. No more.
Right.
Now, what size were you then?
I still have some of the suits. I fit them.
Wow.
Yeah, because I was really thin then.
What's the style of suit like, though, from that era?
Very business-like era. So
no, it's similar, but, weren't they bigger then?
No, these were not, because, again, these were classic, Wall Street sort of suits.
So they still work.
They still work. They still work.
Wow, look at you. That's pretty nice.
Oh, my God. Every year, got another 10.
So what do you do with the old ones? Donate them?
Yeah, I think I did.
I've got to donate some suits, by the way. It's hard finding people, Don, that are
also, there's some that just don't fit you anymore.
Well,
you showed me yesterday.
Yeah, finding the right kind of short and fat people to give my suits to is challenging. A 40 short or 42 short, it's not what you want. And isn't it crazy, though? So, Michael, I was showing Michael yesterday. I was wearing a suit, Don, that right now, because, I'm going into the zone right now. I'm going to try to drop a quick 10 lbs over the next few weeks.
Wow.
Maybe 8, something like that. It'll get.
I got a little something for you in my back pocket here.
Coke?
A little Ozempic, if you'd like.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, if you like.
Oh, thank you. So Don, I was showing him that this one suit that I was wearing yesterday, it's not a custom one. It's one that was always on the kind of snug side, and I jokingly buttoned it during the break. And it would look like it was about to explode, right?
I felt, Don, that I was in danger.
Yeah.
If the button came off, it would have taken out an eye.
Like a howitzer.
One big sigh from me, and that button's killing someone.
Right. It could have gone right through my forehead.
Yeah, one laugh, death for someone. But the craziest thing is how many people I see on television who force the buttons closed.
That's the rule.
when you leave it open, you can basically be as fat as you want, and you're fine. You can't even tell.
It's the rule, and it's funny.
Whose rule?
It's been a rule passed down in television forever. When you are sitting, you have to button you.
But it's backwards.
They said it looks sloppy. You know, if you have a big stomach, it's hanging. Unfortunately, if you're on TV, you have to get a suit that's a size too big, because if you have a really good suit that's form-fit, you can't sit.
I'd sit and unbutton. The rule for normal human beings, though, remove TV.
Yeah, if you go down, if you're having dinner, you sit
and you open your jacket,
but
then you stand up and you button your jacket.
You're not having dinner. You're on TV.
I don't. I refuse to do it. I won't do it. And Don, I don't want to name names. There are local former football players, current radio personalities who do pre and post for CBS football, who at certain points have worn suits on TV where the button's just screaming, please let me out. All you have to do is unbutton it. No one would know.
You're talking about that one person. It was one incident, because it's hard to sit with double-breasted suits.
You shouldn't. You should open them up.
Double-breasted suits are not meant to be buttoned while you sit.
But by the way, double-breasted suits are not meant to be unbuttoned at all, are they? That's why I hate them.
Well, I mean, when you're sitting down, you should. But yeah, double-breasted suits, when you're standing there. I wore a double-breasted suit to your wedding.
You did, and you did look good.
And I thought I pulled it off.
You did. But I generally don't like them. I think it's just weird.
They're in.
I'm not doing it. Don, what do you think? I think they're nonsense.
Well, shorter people. No, this is not.
No, you're right.
Shorter people should not wear double-breasted suits.
Why is that?
Because it makes you look all boxy. A tall, elegant person like me, it looks terrific.
See, you throw in elegant, that's where the insult is. You know what I mean, Don? He didn't have to say elegant.
He did. He didn't have to, but he did.
But I just don't get it, man. Let your suit be unbuttoned. It looks fine.
Yeah, come on, man.
And by the way, no one's ever heard of a standard issue thing called suck it in your gut? Like, you're on TV, you suck it in, you sit up straight,
but it's
you look
hard
fine.
to suck in your gut and talk.
I can do it. I do it for entire shows.
But it's okay for people to take off their suit jacket and roll their sleeves up on TV.
Yeah, they do that at points, too.
It's the one guy on NBC.
Well, it's the election, and it's a long night.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something right now, though.
Bob Lorenz does it on the Yes Network,
yes,
doesn't he?
It's a look. It's a look for in-game. Like, listen, I'm watching the game.
No, I'm hard. So I'm working hard.
I'm sweating here. There's no way I'm wearing a jacket and tie. So, I mean, really, if you watch Bob and Jack watch the game, they strip down. They're in their T-shirts and underwear.
Well, they're playing in the game.
Yeah.
What about me? Do I take off my jacket?
Is that O'Neal or Bill Clinton?
Me, Paul O'Neal. What do I do?
Paul O'Neal could sit with his jacket buttoned because he's in such great shape.
I'm in a fantastic shape. No kidding. Tell him Paulie O sent you. Now, I'm gonna tell you something right now, guys.
Yes.
I had no idea this would do this. But Don, when I have my beard done right, like I do today, like it's new, I got a cut yesterday.
Beautiful. And
with the glasses, even though today I just felt like going casual Tuesday and wore a sweatshirt, I'm telling you, the glasses and a clean beard, Don, it makes me look dressed up, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I didn't know it would do this. Glasses change everything, guys. Why didn't you tell me this? I immediately became smarter and better looking the second I put on glasses. You can call me Dahmer all you want. Edward James Olmos, whatever suits you. I'm telling you, this is working.
You're so close to Edward James. You are really Edward James almost.
I know. I love Edward James almost. I've been thinking that as well.
Let's go to...
Salinas.
What was that, Donald?
Salinas.
Let's go to Mark in Southern California.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing?
Good. You?
I am good. I'm listening to you guys talk about dressing as well. I was one that in high school that I was walked upon by one of the teachers that I was a well-dressed student. My thing is, when you dress, my biggest pet peeve is your tie. Your tie got to be right. The other thing, my pants, all my pants, even till this day, are pleated, because it's not just about the jacket. It's when you open it up, they see your pants. If you ain't got no pleats, they're plain.
I agree with you, Mark, but pleated pants are not in, according to people.
Yeah.
Oh no, they are in. It depends on where you look. They are in.
Okay.
Now,
I like a pleated pant.
The other thing, let me get on the Nick thing. Mike, I agree with you, to a certain degree about Leon Rose, but he's talking. He's talking so loud. The Nick Nation hears him loud and clear, because it's about productivity. They don't